All right, so you've been thinking about getting a drone and you've heard a lot of news about the new DJI Mavic Mini, and you're wondering, should this be the first drone that you get as a beginner? And my answer to that is yes, I think this is the right drone for your first drone. And obviously there's some limitations. It's not the perfect drone. There's going to be things that you're going to want later, but I think if this is going to be your first drone, this is going to be perfectly fine as an entry-level drone to get started, and then later on you could possibly upgrade if you feel like it. But this is a perfectly capable drone. It's going to get you the footage you want for most situations if you're just a casual flyer and you just want to get photos and video for a vacation, family event, that kind of thing. The video quality on here is very, very good. Now, why would this be a better choice as your first drone versus, say, some other under $500 budget drones out there? Say, for example, the Hubsan Zeno you hear a lot about, and also the FIMI X8 SE. I think that's also about $500. There's some other ones out there like the Parrot Anafi, which is like 800 or 700. So I'm not going to talk about that one because that's kind of out of the range of this one, and it's not really a fair comparison. So this one's $399 if you get the drone with battery and controller, and $499 if you get the Fly More combo. Anyway, so why do I think this is going to be your best choice for your first drone? Well, first off, this is light enough, as you see here, 249 grams, where it will not require registration. And so if you're thinking about getting a drone but you've been hesitant because you don't want to register or not sure what's all involved with the registration process, then you don't have to worry about that with this one. You can just go and charge up the batteries and go and fly. Granted, yes, the registration fee is not that much. It's like $5 currently per drone per year, but that could change. You never know. In the future, the price could go up. It could be $15, $20 per drone per year. And in addition to that, down the road, the FAA may require drone registration, people that do register the drones to take a test, for example, like they do currently in Canada. You have to take a test and pass a test in order to qualify to be a pilot for these drones. But this one, because it's under the 250 gram limit, does not require registration. You still do have to follow all of the rules and stuff that other pilots have to follow. And another nice thing about this model is that it comes with a new app called the DJI Fly app, and it'll tell you if takeoff is permitted in a particular location. You don't have to figure that out on your own, which you might have to do with some other drones. So it'll also tell you if there's restrictions in that particular area you want to take off and fly at. There might be altitude restrictions, or there may be restrictions where you can't fly at all. Maybe you're too close to an airport or some other restricted zone. The app will basically tell you all that. If you try and fly at a certain spot and it's not allowed, you won't actually be allowed to take off and fly the drone. It won't let you. So that's another reason why this is a good one for first timers, because a lot of times people aren't really aware, or they're not really sure where to do the research to find out if they can fly in a certain spot or not. The app that comes with this drone takes care of that for you. So that's another really good benefit. Another really important benefit for this drone and the app is the simplicity. They're using a different app than the other DJI drones. So it's watered down, so there's less features, less complication. If you're just kind of a person just wants to take off, fly, shoot some quick videos, shoot some quick photos, and you're not with a lot of hassle and fuss and dealing with all the settings, this one is going to work really well. So I pretty much have been using everything on the auto settings, and it just works. You get pretty good, decent photos and video without really thinking about it. You just basically press the button on the controller to record video or shoot photos, and it just works. You don't have to really think about it. And the last thing I want to mention about this drone and why I think it's going to be good for you as a first timer, as a first drone pilot, is this is going to inspire confidence in you flying drones and other drones. This thing is extremely stable and very predictable in the way it flies. It's able to fly in windier conditions than a lot of other drones that start drifting around, like the Hubsan Zeno, for example. This one it just works really well, and it will inspire a lot of confidence in terms of you as a pilot. And yeah, you're going to learn how to fly very quickly. This one, the app comes with a lot of built-in tutorials. You can just run those and obviously fly in an open area where, you know, safety is first, of course. And you'll be able to quickly learn on this drone. And if your goal is to eventually move up to a bigger drone or more professional drone, then this one is definitely a first good step. Now, another note on the confidence thing. This thing is, in terms of acquiring satellites and getting up in the air really quickly, is definitely one of the fastest drones I've ever seen do that. Like most other drones, you have to let it sit there on the ground and, you know, wait for it to acquire a satellite. Sometimes it can take a minute, 2 minutes, sometimes even longer before it'll allow you to take off, in which you obviously want a GPS lock before you take off. This one, I've seen it lock on as quickly as 15 seconds and never more than a minute in all the flights I've taken on this one. It just pretty much no matter where you are, as soon as you power it on, connect with the phone and everything, all that stuff takes longer than for it to actually acquire satellites and allow you to take off, which is really another thing that's very confidence inspiring. Whatever's in here, whatever magic they're using to get it to lock on satellites so quickly, yeah, hopefully we'll see that in other drones in the future, but right now this one for sure definitely is the fastest one I've seen yet. So anyway, you know, I've reviewed a lot of budget drones under the $500 category. For the most part, a lot of them have a lot of flaws, you know, poor picture quality, no 3-axis gimbal, so video is very shaky. Other issues, you know, drifting around, not getting a good lock. You know, I've reviewed dozens of these GPS drones that are under $500 on my channel. You could probably go and look at the GPS drone playlist. I'll link that down in the description. You can see a lot of other things in the past which you can get for the money. And for $399, this is by far the best value for money for a budget drone that you're going to find out there. So, you know, I have a lot of experience with reviewing these. I've seen a lot of these in this price range, and the fact that you don't have to register it is basically the thing that puts it over the top of anything else that's out there. Yeah, there's other options out there. They're going to be heavier. You're going to have to register it. You're going to get better, you know, maybe a little bit better video, but, you know, if you just want to take this on a vacation and, you know, just get some quick videos and photos, nothing else beats this in my opinion. So hopefully you found this video helpful. I'm just trying to pass on my knowledge and experience, and, you know, the fact that I've flown a lot of these. The fact that this out here from DJI really is just the best there is right now. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any comments or questions, and please do subscribe if you found this video helpful, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.